Hello, my baby. That was definitely a 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let me know when I can go, I guess.
Okay, looks like it's it's switching over, so you're good. You're good to go.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Kingo is itching to get into the game today.
That still wasn't good.
I think you're good. You're good. I think that time we were good.
Okay. Bill just acted in chat like, no, that's not good.
Let's do another one.
Really?
What do you do another one? It's counting down to 24.
So yeah, this is a little recap of the story so far in the Metroid continuity. I guess we're ignoring all that like phase-on stuff that happened and all that.
Yeah, that wasn't real.
Yeah.
Yoshia Sakamoto told us. So
this is Metroid 2 that she's talking about. Basically, you know, she found a Metroid, took it back to a station where they were going to research it. The baby, we all know the names.
the baby from this game and Metroid 2.
Yeah. I like these little 16-bit recreations of the first two games here. So what are you guys' histories with this game?
Well, I've been a big Metroid fan for a long time, but I didn't play this one until high school when it came to the Wii.
Oh, okay.
Just because I was a little bit after. I started getting into games a little after Super Nintendo, but but you know, I had played some other Metroids, and then I played this one, and I was like, you know what? It's pretty good. That was it.
For me, I think did I start with Zero Mission? I definitely started when I met all of y'all, but I know I played a Super Metroid for Kingo's birthday and went from there. So that's pretty much my main experience.
Oh yeah,
you made a little video.
And I would definitely want to try. Yeah, I definitely want to try Dread soon. So whenever I get that, I'll get around to it. But pretty fun stuff.
But Kingo, what's your history with Super Metroid?
I pretty much some of my first memories include playing this game, or some of my earliest ones at least. I basically watched my mom play this game a lot because I was a kid and wasn't good at the game, so I watched her play this a lot. But then eventually I, grew up and was able to beat it. Oh, those guys are super dead, by the way. That Metroid is gone too. And then I just was like, I'm gonna try to get real good at this game. So yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna crouch here. I guess we found the baby, but I'm just gonna pop a blatch here. Oh, it's Ridley. So what I'm doing is after I get take enough damage, he leaves, which lets me get out of here. So I'm trying to get hit by the tail a bunch because that's where he does the most damage. He's not doing it. Come on, really, Ridley. Leave already. Jeez, Ridley.
He's just nervous. Performance issues.
Also, Ridley's back, by the way. He wasn't even in the second game, but he was in the first game, and now he's back. This is probably the game I think that made Ridley the iconic character he is from the series.
For sure. In Metroid on NES, he's a little goblin.
Yeah.
He's
this game, they're like, they made him really intimidating looking, and just super cool.
They were like, what if he was wrong?
Yeah. And I'm here for it. And then he got into Smash eventually.
Yes.
I mean, he's been.
I like that. This happens right after Metroid 2, right after she gets back, I would say. So you gotta imagine Samus is just like, are you kidding me? She went on that whole mission and now she's got to deal with Ridley and all the pirates again.
Yeah, it's rough for Samus.
It's rough out here for her.
Yeah, Ridley is a little easier than Kraid in the first game, kinda.
I agree. Especially because by the time you get to him, it's you're so stacked usually.
Like the game marathon, yeah, I agree.
Just like the game marathon.
So now we're chasing Ridley to planet Zebes, where the first game takes place. A lot different in layout this time. I don't know how that happened, but
It got that Super Nintendo supercharge.
Yeah, my headcanon for the longest time, and I still think this is fun, is the explosion at the end of the first game caused like a big old like reaction on the planet, and just the whole environment like was messed up as a result.
I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah. It's probably not what happened, but you know.
I see Shinkari in the chat asking if we are killing or saving the animals, and I think you are going to save the animals.
Yes.
But we do have an incentive still going until we get to the spring ball on whether or not we should save or kill Shack Tool, the helpful digging robot who can be found in Meridia in this game.
Yeah.
So that's the incentive right now.
And we are going down here, and speaking of the first Metroid, that area looked really familiar. It looked a little like where that explosion I was talking about happened.
We just saw it in the intro.
Yeah. And down here is well, it's the morph ball, right where it's always been. And with that, we can become a little ball, little Samus ball here.
Iconic.
Classic power up. You always want to go left.
Just a stone cold classic.
We're not done with this area just yet. This is Brinstar, by the way. Like it was in the first game.
Yo, I love Brinstar.
Yeah. Classic area. It's a little bigger in this game. Well, is it bigger? I guess it is.
I'd say it's a little. It feels smaller to me,
does,
even though I guess it's just a bigger game. You know.
It's just because, like, in the original Metroid, it was just like a bunch of really tall, like, shafts.
Really long vertical shafts.
All I think about when I think of that first, like, the first part of that first Metroid game is just a lot of climbing.
Trying not to die and climbing up vertical shafts that look the same.
Anyway.
Though I like that game, and I know you
I
like
do
it too.
yeah.
Still,
it has a very like Zelda 1 energy where I'm like, if I have a map, I enjoy playing this game. So looks like those little yellow searchlights there were paying attention to us grabbing those items, but I don't know. It didn't seem like there was anyone here. But
I love when you go. Oh, sorry. I love when you go up the elevator out of that little area and those like skull things
Yeah,
look at
it's
you.
a really cool
It's so kind of creepy.
So that whole first section of getting to Zebus is really creepy. Yeah, see, that's where my brain was. We're just gonna climb this part real quick. So if we have any early donations, hey, this might be a good time to read them. Sis?
Or
We absolutely do. Sorry about that. We have a $15 donation from Kenyon, who says, "Got to support my bro as he speeds through Super Metroid. You'll do great."
Yo, thanks,
Thank you,
Ken.
Kenyon. And we also got a Prime subscription from Andrew David 93. Thank you, Andrew David.
We appreciate that. I'm trying to be fancy and wall jump up this. Also because I think it's a little quicker to wall jump up there than just do normal platforming. But it also looks cool.
we do have a very nice emote that Pixel Plume made. If you do subscribe, and all of the subscription money is going towards the charity, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I know it is. There she is. Look at how cute. Pixel made it.
Hi.
So we use our missiles to get into this room. But before we go in there, we're going to grab a couple more missiles from these guys. Please give me more missiles. Come on, guys. Really? Okay, there we go. We got mags now. Because I don't know why. I just think it'd be a good idea to come in here with a lot of missiles. And we get the bomb. I always think that Samus icon on there looks like Simon Belmont. I don't know why.
She does have like an NES like Castlevania energy for sure.
Uh-oh, the door closed behind us. And that's because
Monka-esque.
we're about to fight the first mini-boss, Torizo.
Oh, Torizo. It's like Cezo, but
Big
It only takes,
Torizo.
It only takes like 8 missiles to kill him, so he's not very hard. That's why I grinded those missiles.
like we were saying, I think if you came from Metroid, like if you played Metroid NES and then came to this, I feel like this is such a cool intro to the game, just because it is just kind of like eerie and like messes with like your expectation of like kind of how it's gonna go. Like things come alive, and then like you're seeing like the old areas all beat up and all that.
It's really cool. Real quick, before we go to that left little way there, we're gonna make a quick detour down here. But yeah, this is a 100% run, by the way. I don't think I addressed this. That means we're getting all the pickups, all the power-ups, everything. Hopefully I don't forget anything. Chat, feel free to like keep track of what I've gotten if you know, you know. So in the very dire chance I like, oh no, I forgot something. Well, I'll have to go back for it, but that's okay. I mean, I don't want it to happen.
We won't forget. Come on.
Don't jinx me.
We'll never forget.
Definitely not.
Slim, you might be a little disappointed by this run.
So I guess, and you can explain this more than me, but I guess the thing that's cool about Super Metroid is that it's kind of like the speed game, sort of, in a way. And there's a lot of things you can do in it that are not even necessarily glitches, but just you can just cut the whole like intended kind of canon run in the game, like in kind of any way you want, like just by using a lot of the game mechanics. So I'm sure we'll see Kingo do a lot of that in some cool ways.
I'm sure there are a lot fancier runs than mine, but I'm just doing the route I've made up for my skill set, and I know some pretty cool tricks. Some I've known for a long time, some I've learned recently. Hopefully I can make it entertaining enough. I like these weird like purple caves with the little like whatever those red brainy things are, those plant things.
They look like there's like a real world fungus that looks sort of like that. I think that's what they're sort of supposed to look like.
Well, those are kind of cool.
So we got to the jungle area of Brinstar. This room is our first big thing. First of all, we're not gonna do we'll do the trick here. A little preview of it.
Gotta get those spores.
This man's stunting and he's just getting a missile.
All right, now that was the mock ball. So if you try to run across this bridge, you will be stopped by those little metal things coming down. But if we land just right, we'll keep our momentum when we turn into a ball. And nope. Probably should have just gone for it that first time.
We got it the first time.
All right, well, we'll get it this time. It's pretty precise when you got to hit down. There we go.
Nice.
So we can come here. Ignore that for just a sec. Get these missiles. You're gonna hear this. You'll hear this item fanfare like 100 times, so get used to it.
It's a tad long in this game.
There's an extra missile in there. All right. But that's not all, because we can grab this reserve tank too. That's a lot of fun. Reserve tanks are weird. They basically are energy tanks, but they're your reserve energy. I don't know. If they remade this game, I think they would just turn them back into energy tanks or something. Yeah. But up here, because I wall jumped, I can get super missiles. I mean, you'd have to wall jump to get out of here anyway, because the way back is blocked, I think.
And this is the first real big skip, because you're not supposed to have this for a while.
Yeah. Now, the red doors you can open with 5 missiles or 1 super missile. I usually use 1 super missile, but I'm trying to save my super missiles for something coming up, because the 1 super missile is usually faster. But I'm just being a little cautious. Bomb through here, it's a little slow. So, what I was hinting at with Slim earlier. We're gonna bomb there. I missed it a little bit. Get rid of this guy. We bomb here. Now we gotta do this just right. Position it just right. No. And we can. There's basically a super missile block, but we can only destroy it. There, we got it. like a certain way. You gotta position yourself just right. So there's a mini boss in this area called Spore Spawn. He is boring. He takes forever to fight. And he is up there. We would fall from there after we beat him and get these super missiles. But we don't have to fight him now. We just got these super missiles without fighting him.
He really is boring too. Even if you're just like
not ideal.
like a standard novice at the game, he just kind of like bobs his head around and takes a long time to die.
Not an ideal fight.
We don't care about him. We don't want to see him. He's not like cool, like iconic, like Batwoon or anything.
That is sure.
He's not sick like Batwoon.
Well, you might want to hold on. You might want to hang on to that comment there, Snack.
No!
This just in, we got a $5 donation from Spore Spawn, who says, "Bruh, where you at? While I wait for you in Brinstar, I'll toss this sweet donation to using Phil in Rugrats Scavenger Hunt."
Oh, good hit.
Thank you, Spore Spawn.
Spore Spawn's favorite character in the canon.
And we also have a $25 donation from Apple314. They say, "Good luck, everyone, raising money for a great cause."
Thank you.
Thank you, Apple.
Thank you.
Oh wow, so much characters. Here's a little pipe. Also, we got the charge meme, which I think is new to this game. That was in Metroid 2, right?
It wasn't in Metroid 1. Yeah. Metroid 2, I don't remember.
I haven't. So I actually haven't played Metroid 2 or the remake on 3DS.
Oh, it's in the remake.
Yeah,
for sure,
I believe that. I
don't think it's in the Game Boy one.
Also, this. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you played ASMR or not.
I haven't.
I play ASMR before bed.
So that area I just walked over is referred to colloquially as the noob bridge by Super Metroid fans. A lot of people don't realize there's a run button in this game, and if you don't know that, you won't make it past that bridge because you need to run over it.
Yeah. Funny thing, I got stuck there the first time I played the game, having again come off of like Zero Mission and Fusion because I played this a little bit later. I did not know there was a run button.
Very complicated.
So,
and speaking of beam upgrades, this one actually was from Metroid 2. We're gonna go in here.
Yeah.
And get a fun named beam. This will be the Spazer beam, which is called the wide beam now. So since Fusion has been called the wide beam, but I think Spazer's a cooler name.
I also think Spazer's a cooler name. I wish it was still called that.
On here. Unfortunately, water will slow us down until we get an upgrade later.
People call this the red soil area of Brinstar, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely notable for its chill hop beat.
Very iconic song from this game. In this elevator room here, we can do this. You're only supposed to be able to do this when you get the high jump boots, but if you can wall jump, you can get into this area just a little earlier, like a couple minutes earlier. We're gonna do that now since we're already here. This is the lair of the Brinstar boss.
I think this is a cool looking area too.
It is.
Just because it's like, it kind of does feel like a little like a little zone or like a little base sort of.
Yeah. And the music gets all ominous here. I like this song actually. Oh, that looked like
this room looks a lot. Yeah, this whole room looks a lot like NES Metroid.
That looks a lot like Kraid. I mean, he's about the same size he was in the first Metroid, so
yeah,
that makes sense. I guess we already beat the boss. Let's just see what's over here. But actually, these eyeball doors denote when you're about to fight a major boss. And speaking of,
what happened to that guy, Monka S?
Yeah, he got owned. Here's the massive size upgrade. Here is Kraid. You know him, you love him. He likes to.
I love him.
He likes to make stages tilt in Melee.
With his little swipe.
I absolutely love Kraid.
I didn't get the quick kill there, unfortunately. I'm not very good at that. Oh, this should kill though. Got him. Goodbye, Kraid.
Hi, Kraid. Wave.
Bye, Kraid.
What a fun guy. And our prize.
He was just trying to say hi to
The
us.
prize for beating him is the various suit from the last couple games.
You know, when I first played this boss felt a lot longer than that. It just was over when I saw it.
It used to take me a lot longer too. Trust me. So yeah, we got the various suit from the first game. In the first game, it only like doubled your defense, and this it does that, and also protects you from heated areas, so you don't take damage in extra hot areas. It's got the orange color from the first game, but also it well, I think it was like kind of pinkish in the first game, but I think that might have also been color limitations. In Metroid 2, they had like the shoulder pads, so you knew you were wearing a different suit on a black and white console, which is a neat idea. And it's kind of like the most iconic part of it. This is kind of Samus's most iconic suit, I would say.
Yeah, I would say this is the Samus suit, basically.
And then here we got a free energy tank for beating Kraid. We will have to come back here, though. But for the time being, we're done with this area. Try to remind me to come back here after we're done with the next area for now. If you can, Snack or Pixel.
Hey, Kingo? Yes.
Okay.
We gotcha.
So we're moving on to the next area, Norfair. Also from the original Metroid. Kind of the fire area, the hot area of the game. We're gonna charge our beam real quick as we jump in here. No, well, I didn't quite get the jump right. We can still do this. We want to kill that guy before he can go too far. Okay, we got it. And then open that door so I don't have to wait for him afterwards. Because in here we get another helpful item. This is the high jump boots. Pretty much what it says on the tin. You jump higher. And it really does. It feels so nice to get.
You always feel a little bit nerfed, like every time you start a Metroid
Yes.
and you don't have some of the things, and this is definitely one of the things for sure.
Ooh, the hot jump boots.
Yeah. High jump kick.
Eradicate, hot jump boot.
Eradicate just wearing some nice boots. They'd be unhinged.
We'll do a quick safety save real quick. Might as well. That was a real high jump. Woo. Any more donations?
Nothing, no new donations at the moment. Just want to remind everybody, if you were curious what Spore Spawn meant in putting their donation towards Phil and Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, you can pick the character that Madame Wario will play in that game. Your choices are between Tommy, Chucky, Phil, and Lil. Now, personally, I would love to see her play as Chucky.
I would also love Chucky.
But that's just me. Whatever you guys want to donate for is up to you.
If you don't want to take damage while you're getting that missile, you can come back later with another power up. But nah, I just want to get it now. I don't plan on coming back to this area.
Now the Various suit does protect you against, like, Kingo and I have had this have had many scholarly discussions over this, but the Various suit does protect you from some kind of like hazards like this, but not the
in
ones
real
in
fast.
Norfair.
Appears the screen has frozen. Or it's lagging. Oh, seem to be back now.
Looked alright on my end, but
Okay, we seem to be good now.
Okay.
okay.
I was muted. Yeah, we're good now.
I didn't drop any frames.
Interesting. Maybe something. Didn't this down here. Yeah, so that stuff I was taking damage from. So the Various suit does like protects you from heat, but not any like hazards. Apparently that's lava, and then the stuff later we see is acid. That's like more deadly, but I think it would be the other way around, right?
I always thought that the more deadly was lava.
Yeah, me too.
And that acid was the less deadly.
But we wall jumped up here to save us from. Well, we didn't save us from going that way yet, but there's just a long way around to get back to another part of that main room that just has no items on it. So we just don't want to do that.
We hate that path. We hate it.
This is saying in chat that that room looked like Gemini Man stage, and I super agree it does. And then there's also a hidden missile there, or that platform. We're going to take a little damage from the lava, I guess. But we're going to...
We got to hold strong, Kingo. It's acid.
It means they're going to die on this hill.
It's acid. We're dying on the acid hill.
Now this is going to be a little tricky to make, but we should be able to do this. Nope. Never mind. We'll have to try again. We got to get back up.
Again, even this wall jump trick here is pretty tricky to pull off for someone who's not like, you know, like pretty experienced with the game.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, we would have to go from like that area below. Like, there's just a long path to get there, but we just skipped that. We'll see the beginning of the path later, but that's about it. Go ahead.
The interesting thing about the wall jump in this game that makes it so like good for speedrunning or sequence breaking as opposed to other Metroids is that in this one you can continue to hug the same wall you're jumping up again. The other ones, they always make you like flip off in the opposite direction and then not be able to come back. So this one, like if you can wall jump up a wall, you can basically climb that wall at any time.
And there's a little hidden missile up here. And in this room, we get a class. This is a new power for this game, actually, the speed booster. Kind of an iconic Metroid power now.
It's definitely one of the coolest ones for sure.
If you've 100%ed a Metroid game after this one, you are probably very familiar with a little technique called shine sparking. This game doesn't have that many like very like nightmare shine spark sections, but some of the future games. I have on
Shoutouts to Metroid Zero
Mission. Ooh, boy.
That one has the most unhinged shine spark.
I have 100% Zero Mission, and oh boy. Also come in this room, get these missiles, but also because we can wall jump, we can get this power up over here too. And this is a very classic one from the first game. This is the good old wave beam. And this will allow us to shoot through walls. And that's going to help us a lot in a little bit, actually. So we want to go back up here. Back to the main room once again. This Gemini Man room.
The Gemini Man room?
And down here, this would lead you to the actual path to the speed booster. If we came down this way, this weirdly, like, this kind of a tedious bomb section, like.
Yeah.
But if we went down, we'd go that way. We're going left, though, because we're going to find a fella a little earlier than he would on maybe a first playthrough. This way. No, wait. No, it was the other way. Whoops. I'm scatterbrained. This will take us to this room. And down here we have the mini boss of Norfair. This is Crocomire. I think a pretty like well-remembered guy from this game, kind of.
Yeah, I would honestly say he's probably more remembered than some of the not mini bosses.
Yeah, that's true. You just kind of got to.
But for good reason.
That's kind of cute.
He is. Is he?
I think so.
Okay.
He's kind of cute.
Well, that's...
He's kind of round and dumpy. He's cute in like a sad way, I think.
He gets so
He also makes a very iconic sound, too.
It's very unfortunate what happens to him. Like, oh.
Saves Crocomire.
We didn't need to linger on it too long.
No, we're gonna probably see the end of it though when we go back though. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. That is.
Yeah.
What? Why do they have to go so brutal with it?
So this game came out before the ESRB was like really a thing.
It still gets rated E though, like on re-releases.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
What?
It's probably about the most you could push an E rating, I think, because his skin definitely melts off of his bones.
No, he's not.
This fun jump scare where he comes back.
Is this Belcha says Bill?
It kind of works like Belcha.
This boss is easier than Belcha, though.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Belcha's hard.
Anyway, up here, this is not normally where you're supposed to first get this upgrade, but we jump up here. We will get another new item to this game, the Power Bomb. This kind of just explodes, like makes a big explosion on the whole screen. Kind of a very like, I feel like when you think of like power-ups, like late game, and this is like pretty early game to get it, because like most Metroid games, it's like a very late game thing.
Yeah, I like that it's early in this one because, again, if you don't know the game that well, it's really useful for finding hidden power-ups. Like, if you drop a power bomb, it'll break all the blocks in the room, which is just a good way to search for hidden stuff.
Yes. Okay.
I was gonna cut in. We have a $5 donation from Daniel Craig, who says,
"Oh,
you just get ready." Who says, "It is impressive to see Samus Skyfall so adeptly, but it is no time to die. She has a license to kill Ridley. Samus Aran truly is the woman with the golden gun. I like to think I have a golden eye for talent. So my $5 will go to Chucky Finster, who truly is Dr. SGM No." Thank you, Daniel Craig.
Thank you, Daniel Craig.
Thank you for all the work that you do.
Good luck with your new upcoming movie, Daniel Craig.
A very odd crossover there, but you know what? I'll go for it. And now we got the grappling beam. Another new power up to this game. What's this? Well, we're not going to see it at this room because I'm just going to wall jump, but I think in the next room we get to use it. Yeah. Go over the water here.
I guess Daniel Craig would say, "Ladies and gentlemen, the various suit."
That's pretty fun.
Do we have to go back to that thing yet? I have the note written down, but I'm not sure what we're supposed to go back for.
No, it's when we're done with Norfair, which is going to be pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah. We needed the power bomb first.
Yeah,
Got you.
Thanks for keeping that in mind, pal.
Yeah. Notepad written down and everything. Dr. No.
So remembersome.
A little shine spark here, just for show. It is a little quicker, but or not if I do that.
Oh no!
We're gonna exit this way because at the very end of this path is another pickup that we can only get by going this way. just a missile, but we need all of those. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a 100% run. One last little area to explore. We're back in the main hub of Warfare. Real quick, it's this. Sometimes I do this before anything, but I decided to save it this time because there's a couple items I need to get. One of them requires a power bomb anyway. Oops. So to save us time, we're gonna just jump up here, morph ball, and in here. And this will give us another classic beam upgrade, the ice beam.
Classic.
Along with being a very good way to deal with Dragonite, it will let us freeze enemies.
Definitely better in this than in the NES Metroid, where it just a lot of the time just kind of gets in the way. I feel like.
An unfortunate thing about like Metroids 1 and 2 is that the beams don't stack.
Yes.
In this game, you get a new beam. It just adds on to the last one. In that game, you just switch between beams when you find them. And in here we have a pretty annoying room. All these platforms like to crumble. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, like that.
Oh no.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I remember there's a missile up here in the wall.
There sure is.
You're doing a good job hot footing it on these blocks.
Am I?
Well, you were.
Oh my god.
If only we had the space jump.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. There's some missiles there. Now we gotta try to get out of here. This is where we would normally want to go to get to Crocomire, but we would have to get the power bombs elsewhere, and that's a really long backtrack. I don't feel like doing. This is much quicker, so. In this room, we just want to go up here and more fall our way out. Okay. A little fidgety, I guess. Oh well, it's okay. All right, now I'm gonna go back to Crane's lair. I remembered. But thanks for keeping that note, pal. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
He noted.
We have a $10 donation from a Dio who says, "Hey guys, keep up the great work. My kid's loving the show. Put this towards killing Shock Tool. I just think that'd be neat." And then I guess he wanted us to tell us. I guess he wanted us to know that he tipped his Onceler hat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey Dio, get out of here, Dio. We know you don't have a kid.
Get out of here, Dio.
Okay, who let that guy in here?
Thank you for the donation, Dio.
Thank you, Dio.
It's the nicest thing he's ever done in his life.
It's weirdly charitable for him.
So yeah, once we get the power bombs, you gotta remember to go back to Kraid's lair real quick to get the that missile there. Not sure why it's there, but sure is annoying if you're trying to 100% this game and don't know where the last missile is. Also, speaking of cryptic things, this tube also is a thing that has stopped a lot of players from making progress in this game.
Yeah, I remember that taking me forever to figure out when I first played it.
Yeah.
Though I think there is one that you kind of run through that looks cracked that's similar to that, right? So I guess that's sort of your clue.
Oh, we got power bombs and the grappling hook. We can get this item in this area. This is the weird thing Super Metroid does a lot, is have these firefly rooms that when you kill the fireflies, it gets darker. So you don't want to kill them all, but it doesn't really matter. You can still see like the important things, kind of. And this will give us the X-ray scope, which I will not be using really. Let's use
Another very useful tool when you don't know where everything in the game is.
grapple section again. These fireflies are also nice. They usually drop big health power-ups when you kill them.
Kind of trick you into killing all of them, so then the room's all
So yeah, now that we have the ice beam, it'll make it easier to. I think you can do it, but I'm not good enough to get out of this area with
Get up
by
here.
freezing these guys and turning them into platforms. This is an annoying room.
It definitely is.
These oh god, okay.
Oh no.
Okay. So this is where you're supposed to get your first power bomb. Now think about that for a second. You were you were supposed to get the ice beam in Norfair to come up here to get the power bombs to go back to where Crocomire is. No, you won't be doing that.
I think the sort of, I guess, the intentional way, or at least like kind of like the canon route that, you know, like Nintendo designed, has this sort of be the point where the game, like, it kind of guides you through the game pretty straightforward just up until you get this power bomb, and then you're like, well, now I can go anyway.
Which is a cool thing.
We were already doing that.
But
Yeah.
I'm trying to beat this faster. We're playing faster, not it wouldn't be smarter. I don't know. I'm trying to do good. I did blow up that wall behind the power bomb, right? I did do that, right, Snack?
Just down there when you got that power bomb right now.
I did do that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the map just in case. Okay.
I think we did. Yeah.
I forgot I gotta kill these guys. Looking like saving Shack Tool is doing pretty good right now. Right? Is that what I'm saying here?
Shack Tool is definitely right now well in the save.
Shack Tool
save
is
area.
very. He's
Shack
feeling
Tool's
comfortable
very
right
safe.
now.
He's a sole survivor.
Well,
He's doing very
come
well.
on, we can fight that. But I'm
I
not
mean-
saying to, you know.
Shack Tool would need another, just about another $700, and then he might start feeling a little vulnerable.
Uh-oh.
Well, come on, guys, you can do it. I believe in you.
It's a very nice
Let's get
pie
those
chart, by the
donations
way. The pie chart of Shack Tool's fate looks pretty good right now.
Slip really upset I didn't fight Spore Spawn, I guess. We did a little safety save there and got our all our health and ammo refilled at the ship, so that's always nice to do. Because we're back in Criteria now. Now that we have the grappling beam, we can do some stuff over here.
very much not a cafeteria, despite how the name looks.
Yeah. I think everyone makes that mistake when they first look at it. Like criteria.
Maybe it's where the space pirates come for lunch.
Although as a kid, I feel like I actually hadn't heard the word criteria or cafeteria when I, first played this game. I was just that young.
So when you got to the cafeteria in school, you're like, "What is this?"
like from Metroid?
Expect me to like swing over some like gaps with the grapple beam?
Where's the ship?
They expect me to like shine spark through you?
Is one of the statues of the school gonna turn to life?
Kingo blasted right through it, but that room is very annoying.
Yes.
I think if you're not as skilled at the game, it's really easy just to miss some of those grapple jumps, and there's some water that takes forever to trudge back through if you do.
It's not technically part of criteria. This is its own area called the wrecked ship. I just kind of consider it an extra extension of criteria. But the power seems to be off here, and it's a little haunted, which is a weird thing in a sci-fi game, kind of.
I'd say more than a little haunted. There's gossamer frights all over the place.
Real quick, that eyeball denotes a little something. We're gonna turn off our ice and spacer beam here. And these blue flames, again, very haunted, will be our next major boss. This is Phantom.
Oh, I know about this guy.
Yeah, he's a classic. Well, he's from this game.
He is a classic.
So, the reason I turned off those beams is if we only have like these beams on, when we hit him, he stays vulnerable for longer, so I can shoot more missiles at him. Oh yeah. He would go away much quicker if I used all the beams. So that's why I turned them off. This is a pretty annoying boss fight, all things considered. You don't want to shoot super missiles at him either, unless you're sure it'll finish him off.
Because those make him go away right away.
Yeah,
right?
and then he'll do a really annoying attack.
Oh, he does that like falling from the top of the room attack.
You won't be able to attack him for a while, and he does this really annoying attack. But now I think he is in the range that it's okay for me to use it because it'll finish him off if I do.
Someone finish this one off. Phantom is freaky, but we just want to push. Sorry.
I was gonna say we have a $5 donation from Shaq, who says, "Shaq Tool? More like Shaq Fu."
Yo.
Oh,
Thank you, Shaq. Thank you for the $5,
Thank you,
Shaq. Shaq, if you want your
for
$5 to go towards any kind of incentive or anything, let us know. That also goes for anyone else who may have donated.
Oh yeah, the beam's back on now. But yeah, we defeated Phantom, and the power is back on in the ship. I guess Yoshio Sakamoto has I think said it's not the case, which is really weird. But a lot of people used to speculate that this was the space pirate ship from the End of Zero mission, which would make a lot of sense because there's a lot of the same like enemies on here, and also it's in criteria.
It's in the right place.
Yeah, it's like in the right spot exactly. So it's weird they were just like, no, that's not really what happened. Oh, I almost forgot a missile, actually. I'll have to remember that on the way back up. It's gonna be a little harder to get now. I should have done that while the power was off. Oh, well. And the second one. Super missiles. Get a lot of these. I like these little walker guys here.
They're cute.
They are.
No, everybody compares them to the Star Wars Gonk droid.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
And it's not an inaccurate comparison because they do look very similar.
A up here is the missile. I almost forgot. Which is a shame because these platforms will move, and this is like these spikes will not hurt you if the power is off, and the conveyor belt won't be on, and the platforms won't fall. This room is so much better to do with the power off. I should have remembered that, but oh well. I will be ignoring that door for now. This is a save point. I think, yeah, I'm gonna just do a quick safety save. I took more damage there than I would have liked to. I'm not really a fan of the wreck ship, honestly. It's a little, it's just kind of annoying to traverse, kind of.
Yeah. Fantoon is cool, but...
Yeah, but even then, he's kind of an annoying fight. He takes a little long. This is a pretty classic gauntlet room here. None of the exits open until you kill all the enemies in here. So what we want to do is we want to get all the enemies, open this left door. No, there's still one left. Open this left door, but don't go in it because it'll be permanently open once you open it, or unlocked. And then go this way. So I don't have to kill the enemies when I go back in there. Push these Star Wars guys back.
These guys are like, oh no, why? What did I do?
They don't take damage.
Hey, but look, they're stuck down here now. How are they gonna get out?
They're
They
home
also-
now.
They also shoot at you sometimes, so I don't know.
They're safe down there. Nobody can hurt them now.
Yeah.
They're not as they're not as innocent as Shaq Tool, but
Well,
they might be in league with Shaq Tool. We don't know what he does on his time
yeah,
off.
that's-
Hey, kill Shaq Tool incentive.
there you go. That's all you need to know.
Hey, that hole is missing one.
That hole went alone, without a little robot to complete it.
They can reverse Shaktu's body after this. He's destroyed.
Oh no.
So, up here is a very well hidden power up. You gotta use these little ridey guys to get it. Some missiles up there. Again, very hidden. But I guess your hint is that those guys are there. Why would they be there if not for a hidden thing? Down here, some missiles. Do not fall to the right there. You will fall back down to that grapple area from before.
All the way to the beginning of the wrecked ship area, basically.
Little weird water cavern here. Weird champ cavern.
It does look very ski cozy down there. So that's
Also, that little guy up there has the same color as Samus, and it will follow you around as long as you're on that screen.
Oh really?
I don't know what his deal is. He's just a weird.
The little fire guy up there?
This is a very interesting set piece for this game. You want to morph ball into this Chozo statue's hand, and he will take you to a new area. Well, not a new area, but a different part of this room. Look at that.
He always looks for a moment like he's about to just bowl you down the way.
Sure
Like,
does.
he looks like he's ready for a sick bowling roll.
Yeah.
And then in Metroid Prime, there is a Chozo statue that bowls you, so maybe they got inspiration from this.
I don't remember this Chozo taking you down, but it sounds very cute, I would say.
He just carries.
So get these guys in the pits. And before we get this missile, we're going to drop a power bomb. Then we're going to running start. And I get that now floating missile.
Yeah. Everybody ski cozy for the little robots in the
shine
pits.
spark going. Is there a fly on someone's head? Oh, it's it's on my end. That was weird.
Oh.
Oh, Steener.
I just heard buzzing, and it sounded like it was coming from someone else, but it's coming from my end. Get out of here.
Oh, cute.
Shoutouts to the Fly. Maybe he'll drop a donation.
Yo. But more importantly, in here, we get the gravity suit. Water will no longer be an issue for us. This is a new power up to this game, too. Oh, foo. Okay. We're going back in the ship real quick. I could have done this earlier, but it would have been a lot less safe to do it earlier. Maybe if this weren't a marathon, I would try it, but it's basically because of this room here. These spike platforms are very dangerous. Oh god, I'm not even doing good now. If they do it like oh geez, I'm probably gonna have to go to reserves here in a little bit. No, maybe not.
This is a rough
yeah.
run.
Very sorry for the low health alarm you'll be hearing for just a little bit. Bear with me here. Those spike platforms, like, I mean, the spikes hurt you, but if they like crush you, they don't insta kill you, but they do a lot of damage. Want to be a little careful here too, because there's spikes down there. It's not the end of the world, because like I said, we got reserve tanks that'll heal us upon running out of energy. But we're good now. We got another energy tank. So now we're back at full health. See, it all works out here. We know what we're doing.
That was just to keep you guys on your toes. We don't want it to be, boring or, we want a little danger.
It's true. It's all intentional here.
It was all planned.
On the way out, I gotta remember that missile that's also underwater. I forgot about it, I believe. But it's probably a bit quicker this way anyway, because I got the gravity suit. I think I forgot about it anyway.
The one that's underwater out in the outside area? Yeah, we didn't get that.
Don't let me forget that then.
Okay.
But that's just gonna come up here in like a minute anyway, because we're leaving the wrecked ship. So we've defeated 2 of the 4 major bosses. I'd say this is about like the halfway point of the run. Here we are. Much quicker to get with the gravity suit anyway. So we're gonna go back to our ship first and do another little safety save, but we're also gonna be back in that area for a reason. You can bomb here. We just want to get by without doing that. I meant to jump over it, but I'm not perfect. So we're gonna do a safety save. And I'm gonna show off some cool tricks, hopefully. These are kind of tough, so maybe just in case, maybe bear with me.
No, we got this first try.
Okay, Snake.
We're doing it.
Well, this first part's not very hard. What we want to do here, see, is the shine spark here, diagonally. Boom. You can also get up here if you have another power up later, or you can even bomb jump up here, but that's just the easiest way up here. And I don't have that power up anyway, so it's nice to get here quicker like that. It's a power bomb for us. All right. Yeah, this is what I think is lava, and I think this looks more like lava.
You think this is lava or this
that
is
was lava.
acid? Okay.
Oh wait, no, crap! I messed up already.
Wait, this orange fizz? Or...
Yeah. It looks more like lava to me.
in comparison to?
The other stuff, the not as bubbly stuff.
Oh, okay, I see.
So I messed that up. I don't know why. I just completely blanked. So what I want to do is, first of all, gotta time this just right. You'll know because you'll hear a door open. Actually, I think it's right here. Yeah, okay, we got it. Shine spark here and whoosh! All right, we got it. And we can just skip through almost like at least half this gauntlet with a shine spark. That door we went through, that was the door I opened on that top right side. Cool little wraparound trick you can do, I guess. I only recently learned about that one. And we just want to use power bombs to get through the rest of this area. Alright. We want to get right in the middle here when we make this jump. Okay, we got it. Because otherwise we'd have to go all the way through that gauntlet again.
Right, I remember this one.
But when we jump in the middle there, it makes both the left and right series of blocks break, so we can get both these missiles in one go. And this, if you might remember, is pretty close to where we entered the jungle Brinstar area. So hey, while we're here, we might as well go back and see if we can get a lot more stuff there.
The Brinstar jungle?
Anything new, Suzu?
No new donations at the moment, but there is still plenty of time to donate for all kinds of different things.
Okay. Going down here first before we continue on the main area, the pink area, as it's referred to. I like color names for colloquialisms. Oop. Oh, crap. Okay, well. I'm nervous, folks. Cut me some slack here.
Oh no!
Those are always the worst pickups where you're like, oh, it's just right here? I wonder what's going to happen.
I mean, I knew it was there. I just did the jump too early. My bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Tricked.
But we meet the first animals of the game. These guys will teach you how to wall jump. I'm just passing them up, though. They are cute. They also do the item fanfare when you enter the room, which is really cute. We'll be seeing them again later. We won't see the other animal ideally until the end when we save the animals, but these are some of the animals in Save the Animals.
Have you ever heard Save the Animals but don't know what it means?
If you don't know how to, or if you can't figure out how to wall jump and you say, oh, I gotta go back down there, by the way, and you save down there, that might just be a dead game for you.
Or you'll learn how to wall jump.
Or in the case of when I watched my mom play and she couldn't figure out how to wall jump, it's like, all right, well, I guess I'm starting over.
Yeah.
Cool.
The wall jump is a little bit tricky, I think, to kind of figure out, but really you want to hug the wall and then hit the opposite direction until you see Samus do the little, like, she makes a sprite where it looks like she's about to jump off, and then if you jump, you'll land it.
Get that item over there, right? Yes. Just making sure. I'm paranoid. Alright, but now we can go back to the pink area. And do a little bit of an item roundup and get some things we weren't able to before.
We have a $8.31 donation from Wolf Kaminari, who says,
Yo.
"How about saving Shack Tool?
Okay.
We'll put it toward
Oh.
it."
I don't
That,
think you gotta worry about that.
Yeah, I don't think we gotta worry
Shack
about
Tool
that.
is
but,
so freaking
Shack
safe.
Tool's pretty safe right now. But
Shack Tool is wrapped in a warm blanket. He's got a little cup of cocoa.
yeah, Shack Tool's having a great evening.
He's got like an Archie comic. Like,
Oh, that's
like,
so nice
in
for
front of
him.
Oh,
That with that donation, that brings us to an even $3,800, which is pretty clean.
Yo.
we love that.
Great job so far, everybody. Thanks for the donut.
Let's see if we can get to 4K within the next hour. What do we think? Think we can do it by 6:30
Yeah.
Eastern? Another $200?
I'd say
I think we
so.
got it.
I'm thinking that's $200 towards Chucky Finn.
I think,
Or any of our other hilarious
or any of our
and fun
other
wacky
hilarious
prizes.
wacky donations. Exclamation point
Scooby-Doo.
incentives in the chat.
And that is another energy tank. We will be getting a lot healthier here, folks. You're wondering, man, when's he gonna fill out the rest of that energy tank bar? We're getting a lot of it here, folks.
Yeah. It's our first time really back to one of the early areas. Slim pointing out that Shack Tool will likely be featured in Rush Hour 3, and I feel like that's a safe bet at this point. So next time you watch the movie, which I know is probably coming up really soon for a lot of people, but next time you watch the movie, look for him in the background. He's there. I
Movie
swear.
already out, by the way. Oops, sorry about
Rush
that.
Hour 3 has been out for a long time.
Me laughing is causing my flimsy bed to shake here.
Oh no.
Power bomb.
So I was thinking about this after all this like shine sparking and stuff. Is it represented in any way in like Smash Brothers at all, or?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of interesting that it isn't.
Mhm.
Although I guess
How would you do it, kind of?
I don't really know what it would be.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess it would make sense as like a Samus recovery, but I feel like the screw attack also does a pretty good, like
Yeah.
it's a pretty iconic thing for that too.
I was just thinking that because like her like dash attack just made me think of like when we're doing the diagonal things, like, oh, there it is, kind of.
I guess it's this, yeah, in Smash Bros. Her running dash attack kind of looks like the sideways or the diagonal shine spark a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
And she doesn't really have another move like that in Metroid at all. She also doesn't have a sick, like, overhead kick in Metroid either.
Well,
Though I wish she did.
she doesn't really have like a flamethrower either, kind of.
No, that's true.
That'd be raw.
Up here is a very interesting area. You can notice the textures here. We were back in the kind of early parts of the game where we got the morph ball. There's some more stuff for us to get in this area too, with all these power-ups we've got. Like power bombs.
Power bomb.
Use power bombs to open this area. Oops. Probably should use that a little later. But we got plenty more stuff to look at in here. For example, in this room where we got our second missile pickup, we can get in the ceiling here a little reference to the first Metroid. An energy tank here. There was one here in the first Metroid too, or relatively in this area in the ceiling. It's a fun little ref to the first game. We power bomb this open. You can shine spark up here.
I feel like that's definitely an iconic energy tank to pick up in Metroid 1 at least, so it makes sense they would bring it back for this
Look at
one.
that invisible floor.
Whoa!
If you don't have the gravity suit, you have to basically like jump as soon as you get in that door to like avoid the water. Just make the jump, because you won't be able to jump out of the water and get there. Also, there's a little hidden missile there too.
These missile tanks are brothers.
Yeah.
You love
I like
that.
The one on the top is the little brother.
Okay.
The big bro's letting him have fun up on the thing.
You gotta work to get the big one, I see.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a couple of donations in here. Snack, you might want to join me in on one of them here.
Oh no. What could this be?
The first one is a $5 donation from Telemore, who says,
Whoa.
who says, "Hey guys, Telly here. Wishing you all another Friday crazy night. Gonna dance, dance all night."
Oh my
Says,
god.
Lord Scooby-Doo, we gotta hear those kickin' boss tunes.
Thanks.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Telemore.
We also have a $5.69 donation from Chucky Finster. No comment.
Oh.
Thank you, Chucky. If there was intended to be a comment, let us know.
The comments in the Discord.
Oh,
right
I see. Apparently, Chucky has informed who is informing me that his donor message was supposed to say, "Pick Phil, I'm too scared to play." Wow.
Oh, come on,
Well,
Chucky.
Chucky's playing no matter what, but come on.
He's still gonna play.
Wow. All right. I guess that's $5.69 for Phil from Chucky.
Thank you,
Outstanding.
Chucky.
So I got some missiles from the underwear Mother Brain used to be in the first game. I guess the whole time she was guarding some missiles. I guess we just missed those in the first game. You can get those with as early as like when you get bombs, but it'd be like kind of an annoying backtrack to go there. So I just waited till now to get them. Also, that's a fun little shine spark we can do too. We gotta freeze those guys. And
I know you were describing the location, but I heard you say underwear Mother Brain, and now I like don't know what to say.
That's what I heard too.
I technically did say that, I guess. It's a bit of a disturbing image. I'm sorry for that.
Now I'm just beside myself.
The MB lingerie line.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh dear.
MB.
Thank you, MB.
Thank you, MB.
Now that we got all that stuff, we're gonna go back down and yeah, we're gonna go back to Jungle Brinstar. Then we're gonna make our way towards the next area. Also, I guess if you could have power bombs in the first game, you could just go over here too.
This was always here.
The whole time.
Samus didn't get everything in the first one. She just didn't
There's
find
a whole
it.
jungle area over here.
It's a jungle out there.
It's jungle out there.
Right across the new bridge again. And we're back in Red Brinstar. I feel like this is the area this is like the room we see the most in this run.
Yeah, you come down this shaft a lot.
We don't have to worry about the water here now because we got our gravity suit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, after another room.
Speaking of water.
We're gonna get real friendly with some water real soon. So now we can use the power bomb to break this tube open, which is pretty cryptic, but you can maybe figure it out. We're gonna do a little save.
Where are we, Kingo?
I
guess technically right now we're still in Brinstar.
This is technically Meridia.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it really?
It's weird because there's like
This one room is, right? Just
Well,
like either whatever.
like this
way you
whole
go.
3-room passage is Meridia, but then it becomes Brinstar again, only for the elevator room because that's also where Kraid's lair is. So
I guess that makes
there's
sense.
just a little bit of Meridia between Brinstar. So yeah, this is Meridia, the water area.
Metroid.
Classic,
Pretty.
classic part of Super Metroid.
Classic place that you'll probably spend like half the
The
game
water
in.
is not the worst part. It is absolutely the sand.
Ah, the sand. Honestly, I think a beginner's trap is ending up here before you have the gravity suit and thinking you can find it in here or progress in here, and you can't. You
No.
just
If
don't.
you're really good and just like you're like like a top tier pro at this game, maybe you can. Like I know there's reverse boss order stuff, maybe, but I'm not doing none of that. This is just a clean 100% run, which is why I'm gonna do this cool Shine Spark. Woo! It's one of the coolest.
I love that
It's one of the
Shine
coolest
Spark.
ones in the game.
That's probably the longest like Shine Spark kind of carry. I mean, it's not very long. It's just one room, but kind of like puzzle like that in this game.
I remember. I always remember my mom always trying to figure that out, and then like how to get that one. And as I got older, I'm like, I bet I could figure out where to go if I just went under the block and fell straight down. That would tell me everything, and it did. And I felt really proud of myself for figuring that out.
You love those moments.
And a little hidden away super missile there. We could see that earlier, actually. The little hint is that crab guy goes in there.
The trick for that Shine Spark and that we did just a minute ago is there's a little like piece of like kelp or like the little grass on the ground that's like right in the spot you want to dash up at. So that's where you want to look.
Yeah. Here's a pretty classic room. Probably not going to interact much with that turtle though.
Yeah, there's a very cute little like turtle Gamera kind of guy down here with little babies.
I see.
I'll show him when I'm like about done with this room.
Meridia has so many friends.
Yeah. Ah, crap. I'll just show him. It'll be easier. There he is, and he'll
There he
ride
is.
us up here.
Whee! His little babies kind of look like Buzzy Beetle from Mario.
They
I
do.
always
He
thought.
kind of looks like Bowser
Oh,
himself.
there they are.
Yeah.
Is that like a WarioWare? Because like I know I took a picture. I thought it looked like Bowser, but it also kind of looks like this thing. Honestly,
Maybe.
Well, they're in the new WarioWare.
In the
There's
new
that
WarioWare.
Bowser turtle you flip over.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's talking about. I think it's supposed to just be more Bowser, but it's
Yeah,
think about.
I think so.
Because that guy also kind of looks a little like Bowser.
Yeah.
But it is in Meridia that we will be dealing with Shack Tool, so
Dealing with
Yeah.
these.
Well, or not doing so, as the case seems to be.
I think Meridia has some of the more iconic enemies, honestly. Those little guys that you swing around, I really like. I know they technically are in Brinstar too. I think we saw them earlier, but the little flapjack guys that like jump out of the water and
Yeah.
float down,
I think,
which I think those are from Metroid 2. I think is the
I think
game they're from.
we saw those in Criteria first, actually.
Right,
in
yeah.
that cave.
But I always think of those guys being like here.
The weird champ cave.
Right.
Take a little detour here to get some power ups. First one is in this invisible wall here. It's not an invisible wall, it's a false wall, I guess. But we keep going because there's more stuff. The search
There's
is
the guy.
over. Yeah. Another false wall here. It'll still be a little bit before we get the spring ball because I decided, I think I already said this at the beginning, that getting the spring ball is where the shack tool will cut off.
Shack Tool is what opens the way to the spring ball room.
Yes.
So we will get that and then leave unless we get a $700 donation in that one room. Then he's safe.
You got a little bit of time left if you want Shaq Tool to die. Otherwise,
Hopefully no big Shaq Tool haters come in here and drop 700 on us in the last 10 minutes, but
you never know. If you really with all your heart hate Shaq Tool, get out of here.
you would own us so hard if you did that. We would hate it if you donated that much.
If you want Shaq Tool to go from :D to D:,
Oh no.
now would be the time.
It's so sad to think about him D:.
Yeah, that would be very sad. But good for
He doesn't have a
charity.
mouth, but oh, great for the charity.
Power-ups. This is kind of the main fortress area of Meridia, I would say. But I don't like
It
this
always-
area as much though.
It always gave me like an underground lab kind of vibe almost.
Yeah.
Or like an underwater lab.
There's probably a good reason for that. We'll get there in a little bit.
Yeah.
But a certain enemy will pop up.
I think I like this song more than the other Meridia one, but I like them both a lot.
Yeah. Take this top.
These are fake Metroids, I guess.
I think they're colloquially called mock-troids.
Yeah, mock.
In here, it's the mini boss of Meridia.
Yo,
We're going
let's
to make
go!
Botwoon pay.
Botwoon is gonna pay what he owes.
It's a little joke between us.
Do you want to explain the inside joke of Botwoon?
During a run I did of Super Metroid, he's already dead by the way. He paid so bad.
Oh my god.
07 Botwoon, but he paid what he owed. He deserved that.
And I was playing the Super Metroid Link to the Past randomizer, which is something I like to do a lot because I love both those games. I was like, I basically was in a state where I had like end game powers, and I wanted to test them out. I was like, is there any bosses still alive? And I'm like, oh, Botwoon. And then like me and Snack both thought Botwoon is gonna pay. Like, I don't know why specifically that he's going to pay. Like, he hadn't done anything, but like we made him pay.
That's why I think we found it so funny, is because for some reason we both had the thought that he was gonna pay. Like, he's like a harmless sea dragon, really. What did he do?
He tries to kill you.
But now he's gonna pay what he
I
owes.
mean, he did pay. I mean,
He did pay.
He donated.
He paid really fast, actually.
He donated too, and he paid then, but he also paid what he owed when we like annihilated him.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Botwoon.
Botwoon. We appreciate the
We'll put you in
donation.
the credits of Rush Hour 3, but you will not make it into the film.
Yo. A movie that's already out.
14 years old,
I
apparently.
remember people talking about it in junior high.
God bless it.
I saw Rush Hour 2 in the theater. I don't know why. And I remember that joke about being in Rush Hour 3.
Right.
I remember that. Because I thought that was really funny as a kid. It kind of is funny too.
Here we got the
Yeah,
boss
this is
of Meridia.
the big bad main boss of Meridia. This is it's just these four guys.
Just these little babies.
Y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all see that icon highlighted at the top. This is Dragon. Now you can normally attack it by shooting its stomach, but I'm gonna let myself get grabbed here. And yeah, I would love to do that one of these days, Slim. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'd have to figure that out though and get my computer up and running again. I can't have Snack stream that for me too, or run it through his
Hold on,
computer. But here's a little trick to get rid of Dragon real fast.
I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so hidden, but it's such a cool thing you
Yeah.
can do. Just I don't know who would know about this, like who would find this out on their own.
I've seen
but-
people figure it out because there's like, oh, it's electric on the wall. Maybe this can do something
Yeah.
if I'm being grabbed. Because he's not like an easy boss on like a first playthrough.
No, I think he might be the hardest of the four bosses, honestly. Maybe not as hard as Fantoon, but
And this
I guess it depends on what you have.
this gives us the space jump, which is from Metroid 2, I believe. This basically just lets us rhythmically jump infinitely. So there is now no height we cannot reach.
This is my personal favorite Metroid power up,
Okay,
I think.
that's a good choice.
Of all time.
I'm paranoid. I'm gonna make sure I got that missile in there.
Yeah, I think we did get it,
Well,
but
I'm
I
just
better
gonna
check.
check. I don't trust myself. Okay, we got it.
We were gabbing about Rush Hour or something,
it's-
but I think you got it.
Very interesting. We're about to get my favorite power up in a little bit, but we're gonna get the spring ball before that. So, and get those.
Oh, that's your favorite, right?
Yeah. No, it's not actually. It's one. It's
The spring ball is pretty
I love
useful.
the
It's
spring
just
ball.
I think the thing is they sort of just co-opt it into the morph ball in most of the other
Yeah.
Metroids, or the high jump or something else. There's not really another one with the spring ball as a power.
so while we're on the way to the spring ball, because that's coming up really soon. Says we're gonna skip that door for now. Anything to read? Any people wanting to get their vendettas out against Shack Tool?
No,
Any last
no,
minute Shack Toolers?
no hidden agendas or vendettas revealed here, but no new donations at the moment. But you still got a little bit of time, right?
A little bit, a couple minutes.
Couple minutes. Get them in.
I don't like these power-ups.
Yeah, these are really well. This one isn't a power up. This is just a way to get down faster.
Yeah,
But
but there is one over there.
Yeah, we're
right?
about-
Or is that in a
I am
different
about
place?
to do that right now, actually. So down here, we've already been in this room, but down here, there's two pits, one to the right and one to the left. We're falling down the right one first. They both lead to some hidden rooms with power-ups in them. And I want to go down this one first specifically because just routing purposes. Some missiles here, and on the right side we have some other stuff. Crap. That's okay. I can just do that. There we go. I can just shoot it, I guess. And some power bombs. And there's only some specific parts of the sand you can leave this room in, but we're gonna. I think maybe it's only to the right here. We want to fall out to the right anyway, because this will be closer to where we want to go. So,
And if God forbid somehow you get in here without the gravity suit, that room is just an absolute nightmare to get through.
so up here, it's the moment of fate coming up.
Oh! Incoming.
And in this room, it's there he is. It's Shack Tool.
It's Shack Tool!
His fate won't be decided until we're leaving this area, though. But
The fella,
Oh, yeah.
him.
he opens the way forward after we bomb it open, and
He go,
you can choose to let him live or die, even though all he does is help you. But
All he does is help.
How do you not blow up from a bomb?
He's impervious, I guess.
Then how do we kill him?
well, I mean, his like treads, his little saw thingies there are vulnerable.
Okay.
You can just shoot him.
Yeah. So yeah, and over here, as we've been talking about, is another really fun power up that I like. Really helpful in this game. I think this one's also for Metroid 2. And all right, nothing new, Sis?
Oh.
Do I? No, nothing new.
Shack Tool is saved.
I guess Shack Tool is saved.
We have
Safe once
we have
more.
the spring ball. I think which lets you jump as a morph ball. You are safe, friend. He's not out here yet.
Thank you, Shack Tool.
You are
Thank
safe,
you,
friend.
Shack Tool.
Thank you,
Live your
thank you,
life.
Shack Tool 07.
Live
He looks
your
kind of
life.
creepy.
As
kinda
long
looks
as
like
it
the-
will last.
He kind of reminds me of like that, the Spyro 2, you know, like those mine things. That's what his face looks
Oh,
like.
no. Not those
it's
guys.
Not that creepy.
I would have donated the extra $700 to kill that guy if that was the donation.
But spring ball is also cool because if you hold the button down, you will automatically jump, which is pretty good tech, especially for one power up coming up soonish. But we're gonna go through here, take this super missile door, and this is like a really convenient little pipe that takes us pretty far up into Meridia.
I actually did not know that the spring ball could do that on the disappearing blocks until I recently played this and Kingo told me about it, and it actually is helpful in a couple places if you're, if you don't really know where to go that much.
And here, this leads to my favorite Metroid power-up. This door only opens, as you saw by the flashing door, after you've killed Dragon, so you can't come here early.
So, that little pile of pizza dough enemy, I guess.
Can't do anything against the space pirates, but now we can because we got the plasma beam. I love the plasma beam. Well, watch how it just shreds through enemies. It's just a super powerful beam that has the benefit of going not just through walls like the wave beam goes through walls. This goes through enemies.
Definitely at least in the 2D Metroid, it's the late game beam that just you're like, oh, I got this, now I can just tear through the whole game.
They definitely leave that pile of guys there just to show you.
They leave the pizza dough there just to show you how much you can destroy them.
This is what you're capable of now with this beam. Yeah, I love the plasma beam. It turns off your spacer beam in the menu, which is weird, but I guess it's just like, yeah, these aren't compatible. Which is a very interesting thing about this game. There's a little pause menu where you can turn on and off power-ups at your own leisure, which is actually kind of nice. This little area you can only go through to after you've beaten Dragon, because both sides are blocked. I don't know. I guess they just don't want you taking that shortcut. They want to make sure you get to this fortress area through the pipe, I guess, and the tube and near Brinstar. Because if you recognize this door, this is we saw this right after defeating Dragon. Anything to talk about, Suzu?
Funny you should mention that. Just want to let everybody know that our campaign, the signing of Shacktool's fate, helped to raise $1,333.31 for charity. That's a nice little palindrome. I think Shacktool, who himself is something of a palindrome. He's kind of the same frontward and back, don't we think?
He's very symmetrical.
Yeah, I think Shacktool would really appreciate that number. So thank you everybody for donating.
You know what? I agree, because the cool thing about Shacktool is he doesn't leave a single patch of dirt on his path. He takes care to clear the whole path out very very meticulously.
It's really satisfying.
What's everybody's favorite thing about Shacktool?
I like that he lets you get the spring ball, which is a fun power up.
I think I like his diligent spirit. Okay. I like that he gets up every day and he does his job.
I just love, I love his determination. Even when those blocks are blocking the way, he still tries because he knows that
it's really a thankless job digging it down in the ditches and burning through the witches here in Meridia. But he just comes out and gets it done.
He has such a positive attitude about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I was gonna go full like renegade mode. We killed him too.
You're gonna become evil.
Samus was gonna have the devil gene Kazuya eye. Just like a 16-bit voice clip of her going, "No mercy."
How did we get that in the game?
I mean, they got a voice clip in the game. But there's one more boss we need to find. Between Kraid, Phantoon, and Dragon, we've killed 3 major bosses, and there's one left. And we haven't found one in Norfair yet, so it's a safe assumption we'll want to go down here and find the last one.
Now, what bosses have we killed up to this point?
I just said Kraid, Phantoon, and Dragon.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Well, I wonder who the last boss will be.
Huh. That's a good question.
Who can it be now?
And
Who will she fight now?
in this fire area, this Norfair, classic fire zone, classic lava zone. I wonder who the boss will be here.
Crate again, right?
Yo,
Kraid. Daniel Kraid, maybe.
yo. This is the path I was talking about, the unnecessary path with no items. We skipped it earlier. We got to see the beginning of it though. It's how you get to the next, well, not the next area, but the next part of Norfair.
I like those little fire hand lava guys.
But you need 3 power-ups here to get to this next part. The power bomb to open the door, the gravity suit, which gives us immunity to acid, and the space jump lets us jump up here into this monster statue's mouth, and this elevator will take us to Lower Norfair, which has one of the coolest songs in the game. I love this song.
It's almost, I don't know if I would say there's like one like Metroid song, but if there is, it's probably this one. I feel like it's in more Metroid games than any other one, really.
Yeah.
I guess other than the intro like notes like on the title screen is in everything.
Yeah, this song even found its way into the Prime games.
Yeah.
Can I cut in for a moment, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I just wanted to highlight that now that our Shack Tool incentive is done, one of the next kind of big incentives coming up in just a few hours is the Super Smash Bros. N64 playing through classic mode, I believe, with Oven Mitts from Master Starman, and you, the audience, can decide who he plays as. Currently, Captain Falcon has a commanding lead, but Renbo is also, or not Renbo himself, but Renbo donated for Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong's are also in there, but you got a few hours left. I believe that run is at 8 p.m. So you can choose Oven Mitts %. You can choose whatever character from the original Smash game that you would like for Master Starman to play as.
I want to highlight that missile up there. That's the thing I was talking about the spring ball is useful for.
Yeah.
Because if you bump that ceiling and fall down, you'll have to go all the way back around to get that missile. But with a spring ball, you can hold the button to jump immediately when you land and just get it. So that's really helpful. By the way, there's a mini boss here. This is the Golden Chorizo. I'm just going to duck here and shoot charged plasma beams, and then he is just gonna die. So
He does not know what to do about this.
This is not what he wanted to happen. That strategy completely shut him down.
There's a little thing there Kingo did, not meaning to for any reason, but if you're holding the charge beam and then you go into the morph ball, you do this little like scatter of bombs for some reason.
And
it's just kind of a cool thing you can do, I guess.
Oh, is that what those were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little energy recharge in here. This does not take you to Misery Mire. In this run, maybe some other runs it might, but not here. Yeah, iconic Super Metroid power, or just Metroid power in general. The screw attack. It's even in Smash.
We did get, I wanted to say about the Smash thing, we did get a pretty big donation for Captain Falcon, but I mean, listen guys, DK, come on, like, don't you want to see that? Renbo does, so I feel like we got to make that happen for him.
I'm personally rooting for Purrin because, she cute.
She is cuter.
I'd be fine with anyone. I like Kirby. Be down for that.
Pretty balanced cast of characters. You can't go wrong with any of them.
I personally think watching Master Starman try to pull off a NES recovery with the oven mitts on could be pretty funny.
That
would be pretty
that would
fun.
definitely be good.
That's just my opinion, though.
Just some ideas for you guys.
Definitely try not to fall down to the right there. I mean, it's not that far back. It's only like a minute to get back. It just puts you before that like rising lava room where you screw attack through the pillars. But I don't want to waste that time. That's what jumps.
That missile's the Mickey Mouse missile.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 actually, but that's one of them.
That room shaped like a heart.
Yeah, it's also kind of like a heart. But you know, it's whatever. It's open to interpretation. Here's another. This reminds me of the end of Neo Star from Kirby 64. This lava section here.
Huh.
I don't know why. It's just another lava rising section, I guess. This is a lot less tense than that, though. I feel like you have a lot more health here than in Kirby 64. Well, ideally you do. I do anyway.
If you, yeah, how many healths do you have in Kirby 64? 6 or something?
Also,
One would hope you'd have that much by this
also
point.
just a little note. I think those wing guys I was killing there are called Key Hunters, which is just a sick name.
Yeah, like K-I.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Key.
Yeah.
Or like Kiwachadui.
Yeah, sure. Like,
Kiwachadui Hunters. Yeah, those guys are. I always think of this game when I think of those guys too.
Kind of like that.
Hopping around in like Kraid's area or the wrecked ship.
Yeah, I really like this. This area just looks so cool. Like the ruins and stuff, the bird statues.
Yeah.
Or I guess they're probably
All the
Shozo.
Chozo iconography
Yeah.
and stuff.
What were they doing down here? This is like
I
this is
don't
like
know.
kind of the core of the planet, kind of, right? Like,
Maybe they had a way to make it inhabitable, and then when they left, it maybe they had like a cooling device or something.
okay. And here are some of the most notorious normal enemies of the game, the metal pirates. You want to kind of leapfrog over them until they turn gold like that, or yellow, or whatever.
They do a sweet dive kick on you.
If you like charge beam at them and then just spam your plasma beam like normal shots, you can probably get them in one cycle or quick enough. This is very reminiscent of Metroid 1.
Yes. These
design
like
here.
weird owl things always make me think of Metroid 1.
The like Meta Knight mask guys,
Yeah.
and like the
I guess they don't really look like owls, but I always thought they did. These guys too.
and
For
that's
sure.
there's an eyeball door, which means we're about to fight the fourth and last main boss, and we know who it is. It is
It's
it's
crazy.
old Riddles,
What?
the Riddler, Ridley baby,
The Riddler.
the big Riddlehead from Cinnabar Island.
It's like here's his iconic tail pogo stick attack. Why didn't they put that in
yeah, that
Smash?
was a weird omission.
Seems like a weird omission, right?
Seemed like
definitely should have
seemed
had
like
it.
a perfect down B
Seems
kind
like a
of.
no-brainer. Or a down air.
Yeah, that too.
Plasma beams charge do more damage, but you can fire super missiles more rapidly, so I'm just doing that
Yeah.
quicker that way. There we go. He is done for. He like grabs you. Is like, I've got nothing left.
It's his last ditch attempt.
He grabs like, I wish I could have finished you. Not
So
this
Ridley's dead.
time. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
to be
never
seen
coming
again.
back. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This is the last game he was in.
And now we've defeated all the main bosses, so we've unlocked the final area, so we gotta go to that place.
The interesting thing about Ridley, I guess, in that regard, is that technically this is, I think this is really the last time you, in the timeline at least, this is the last time you fight him in his, like, original body.
Yeah.
After this, he's always recreated in some way.
Mhm.
But also, if you say that Prime is canon, then he was turned into a robot and then somehow turned not into a robot anymore by this
I
point.
mean, I assume in this game, because you kill him in the first game too. I guess he was just
Do you
cloned.
I think you just beat him in the first game.
Maybe. I just assumed he was cloned.
Maybe he is.
Are you saying, Snack, that after this moment in this game, right before Ridley's moment of death, he shifted to another body into another timeline? And that's
I don't know if
That's
that's,
what you
what
fight
he
him?
did, but he pulled some crazy nonsense for
okay.
sure.
Okay. That's what it sounded like to me. I just
Samus's dad has been a good guy this whole time. That's a reference to something else. Nothing to do with Metroid, really. And here, you can super missile this guy, and a little firefly area here. This is where our last energy tank is. We got them all.
In this spooky room. I think this one can be a little challenging to get out of if you kill all the little firefly things.
Oops. This is a kind of I mean, if you have like enough health that you probably have at this point, it's not a very dangerous room. It's just kind of perilous. It's just the boulders. Like, why are those there?
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, this is just really more annoying than anything. Spring ball to not fall through. We love you, spring ball.
Thank you, spring ball. Thank you, Shack Tool.
Some power bombs over here. Don't worry, Kenny, the game is almost over. And hopefully I didn't forget an item. But it looks...
I feel like we're good so far, from what I can remember.
The number of missiles is 230, so I would only need one more missile pickup. And hey, you know what? There happens to be one right here.
Yes.
So we at least got all those.
We know we're good on that.
Which is good, because if I forgot something, missiles is the last thing I want it to be.
Right.
There are so many of them.
Definitely the most bountiful power up in the game.
Where did I go wrong? And we are exiting Lower Norfair and making our way towards the end of the game.
Go mode, baby.
Yeah,
Right?
I should be. I should have all the items, I believe. But I'll know for sure once I get to the ship. Oh wait, you know what? This other way would be quicker. Let's go that way. This bomb section is a little less annoying with power bombs. Any more donations, so?
No new donations at the moment. But there are plenty of good causes and good incentives, good reasons to donate.
Yeah.
If you've already donated and can't donate again, that's A-okay. But you can always spread the word. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, let them know what we're doing here.
Back in Brinstar, and now we're back in Meridia.
Meridia?
Gotta jump through the pipe here because it's broken. That's the most annoying thing about breaking that pipe. And now we're back in Brinstar again.
It'd be such a pain to like fix it.
Yeah, it would. How would you go about fixing that? I feel like you'd have to replace the whole setup.
I guess, yeah, you'd have to bring in a whole new pipe, I think.
And I mean, you'd have to, the workers would all have to be able to, move underwater. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Which is just not always ideal. I mean,
It's an inconvenient installation. It's going to take weeks.
I guess you build, they built it underwater the first time. Someone had to do it the first time, but it just seems like a pain to have to do that.
It's just a big room.
Yeah, these floors sticking out will be destroyed if you touch them with screw attack. Real annoying thing. They're like, well, you're going to make sure to annoy them one last time. Now that they are all fully powered up. Sorry, it's late for all my European friends out there. But,
we appreciate y'all being here.
Thanks for staying up with us.
We're talking about it being midnight. The run's almost over, don't worry.
Yeah, we're almost done. And we have all the super missiles, so we're so
We sure
good.
hope we do.
We didn't miss one.
Well, we're about to find out here in a minute. Because we're back in Criteria. See, we went through all the areas. I mean, I guess we didn't go to the wrecked ship, but who cares? Boy, sucks.
I don't know if I don't think we pointed it out, but when you first come to Criteria, it's got this like kind of ominous, like scary theme. But then by the time you go down into the depths and come back out here, it's playing like the triumphant music, which is just like a really cool.
Okay,
touch.
cool. We got everything. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this song is Samus's theme, by the way.
Yeah.
It's called that in the soundtrack. Smash Bros. Erroneously refers to the intro story theme as Samus's theme, or maybe the ending theme from this game. But that song that was just playing is Samus's theme from this game, according to the soundtrack. Sorry to get all like I'm actually on Smash Bros. Actually soccer.
The Samus is. We'll take it because the Samus's theme remix in Smash Bros. Is
It
really,
really
is a
is
really good
good.
remix.
A lot of good Metroid songs.
Despite maybe being an incorrectly named song.
And here's the big statue. It's great.
Why was this
Yeah.
here?
Also, again, like we said,
Weirdly magical
in-
statue with little
in
souls
the
in
wreck
it.
ship we talked about it. This is another like weird thing in this sci-fi game. That's Kraid. That's Phantoon. This is Dragon. And of course, at the top is Big Riddles.
Big Rid.
The Riddler, baby.
Me and the boys.
I'm the Riddler, baby.
They look so beautiful there.
They're immaculate.
And for defeating them all, the statue sinks. This is really cool. Like, I love this. This is so ominous for this part. And the ground will open up. There it is, and we can go to the final area, Torian, or I accidentally called it one time, and Snack has never let go. Torian.
This is sort of the entirety of our friendship is one person says something and it just sticks for the rest of time.
Yeah.
So we call it Torian now for some reason.
I mean, it sounds good, right? I like it.
It's not even like really that wrong either. It's like a pretty harmless
And I was the
thing.
one who even like dwelled on it. I was like, I've never called it that before. Oh crap. I gotta
Good old Torian. These are real Metroids, not
forget it.
mock
We'll
droids.
just power bomb it until it dies. Not what I wanted to happen. Yeah, these are the Metroids for real.
These are the Metroids, guys, from Metroid.
Like normal, you want to ice beam them and then finish them off with a super missile in this case because it's the quickest way to kill them. I think you can also kill them with maybe 5 missiles or 3 power bombs. That last one really not recommended. That's a big old waste of time. If you want to bat them away, you can screw attack will send them away without latching on to you. Oops. So if you want to be safe, like in case you're afraid one shows up, screw attack is a good option. that guy really was going for it. That was a
he was trying to get his make ends meet. He was trying to get his
pretty
hours
slick maneuver there. I gotta hand it to him.
working for the paycheck.
Now we're through that section. Let's see more of these guys. You can actually kill these guys with super missiles, but no, I'm just gonna. Well, there's our third Turizzo, and I guess he's dead.
Huh. Wonder what was going on. with
Something,
him.
something has drained a lot of life here.
Kingo, this might be a weird time to bring it up, but would you say this game has good environmental storytelling?
I think there's been oh dear.
Oh no!
That's what's
That's a
happening.
big boy.
Oh wait a minute, maybe this is the baby Metro. Oh, it is killing me.
How could that be the baby Metroid, Terran? Look how big it is.
Well, a bunch of Metroids are clearly cloned. This might have been a side effect of that. Alright, well, it left us alive. Maybe this is the baby. It's like, oh, whoops, sorry. Sorry, Mom. Didn't mean to almost drain you to the point of turning you. I didn't mean to almost turn you to dust.
He really like. I feel like the baby Metroid could have figured it out before one tick of
Yeah.
hell. I guess we have our reserve tank still, but
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. It also died. Oh, thankfully this.
Slim says, "What if Spore Spawn swooped in at the end of the final battle and destroyed both Samus and Mother Brain?" It'd be a huge twist.
So after that cutscene, like the doors back to the entrance are blocked. So this upcoming save, do not take it if you want to. That's weird. There's part of the eyeball door is still kind of
That
there.
was weird.
See that? Don't take that save if you want to go back to the surface ever. So like if you,
You got a very.
it's a pointed over door.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What's up?
I was just gonna say this is like a very just Metroid room, just like the first game.
Yeah.
Except you're bigger now.
You're a taller sprite. It's more detailed.
Right.
Once again, we are facing the Mother Brain.
Oh, I was also gonna say when we beat Ridley, I don't like it was pretty quick because all we did was get an energy tank in there. But there, you can see the baby's capsule that it was in at the beginning of the game is cracked and
Yeah.
it's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
So, like, where did it go?
Point that out. Good call there, Snag. Good.
Yeah.
Slim. All right, I guess we defeated the Mother Brain.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Yeah, nothing. Oh boy,
Uh-oh.
was another pretty iconic final boss.
At least it's not wearing underwear.
No granny panties to be seen.
No granny panties.
This thing looks vile. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
this is a disgusting.
I think this is one of the coolest Nintendo final bosses.
Yeah.
It's not very hard to beat. It's not like a super interesting fight mechanically, but just the look and the story of it and everything.
Yeah, a lot of. This is really cool. Because if you play the first, this is a good example of what you're talking about at the beginning of them turning like things from the
Yeah.
first Metroid. If you play that on their
They
head,
play with your expectations.
this does that and then some. It's about to do that thing. It's going to take some damage here to speed up the process. So you have to survive at least one of these hyper beams, I guess is what they're called.
I think so.
The reason it's pretty cool though, too. Look at there.
It looks the same.
And we're about to die, but oh, here's the baby. We also would have lived that one too because we have the reserve tanks, but that's not as exciting.
The baby doesn't
Yeah.
know that.
It saved us.
It was just trying to help us.
I mean, it's not like we would have survived the third one.
No, that's true.
Thank you,
Here we go
baby.
now. Thank you, baby.
And that looks like Mother Brain has been completely drained. She is dead, folks. Hopefully it's me, right? You remember that? Oh god, okay, it's healing us actually. It's giving us our
Oh.
energy back it took earlier. That's nice of
That's
it.
nice for us.
Oh, but Mother Brain isn't dead.
No. Watch out,
Oh,
baby.
get out of here, man. It's fine. I'm healthy enough.
Baby, no.
Please just leave.
We have enough health.
Good. I'll win this fight. You're
This seems avoidable.
no. Oh, it's changing colors. No.
Monk ass.
Oh, it's leaving. Thank God. No.
No!
Oh. All right. That's it. You were. The Mother Brain's really gonna pay. We have, thanks to the Metroid's energy, received the Hyper Beam, the final weapon. Why was this not Samus's final smash?
Yeah. I love how you just absolutely juggle Mother
Yeah.
Brain with this.
Mother
too.
Brain-
It makes that really satisfying sound effect.
Also, Samus's theme we were just talking about from Criteria is playing here, which I think is a really
Yeah.
cool touch.
This is her mother's revenge.
Mother Brain has no chance of winning that. It's like, you have to try to lose when you have the Hyper Beam, but it's just that powerful. And it's the head left, and it turns to dust. And fades away. And I guess that's the end of Super Metroid. Oh! Alright, we gotta get out of here.
And
Got 3 minutes. So that's 5 minutes should be plenty, but we only have 3.
You gotta save Shaq too.
We gotta go back to Meridia for Shaq Tool.
He got out. He's fine.
That's a ways to go. He made it to the ship. He like Shaq Tool did his little deep climb out.
He has his own little
Meridia.
escape pod. He's good.
I think he climbed up through that entrance from the wrecked ship, and he went all the way around to Criteria, and he got.
Oh yeah, we're also pretty close to time.
He did that while we were in Lower North.
I'll call time when it happens. It's at the end of this escape. And then also here we can get some speed too by doing a shine spark here. Whoosh.
Whee! That is a pretty annoying hallway to go up
Yeah.
to if you don't do that too.
All these doors are locked now. They don't want you wasting your time, which is understandable. They also probably didn't want to program what they look like exploding, which I get. But what about this room down here where we fought Tourism? We got the bombs, and where we were Simon Belmont for a second. What's in here?
The Simon Belmont room.
Oh, it's the animals from saving the animals. We've saved the animals.
Look, there's Galarian Zapdos.
We didn't even see the decor, which can teach you how to shine spark, but there it was.
Decora and the little guys are called Edicoons.
Yeah, they're cute.
They are.
They do the Metroid fanfare when you see them. All right, get ready, and time. Oh nope, time.
Woo!
Yeah.
We saved the babies.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And as a result, I mean, this probably could have happened later. I still had like over a minute and a half left, but yeah, this time it takes the whole planet with it. Goodbye, Planet Zebus.
R.I.P. Still alive, Spore Spawn.
He is gone, along with some
Maybe
other people we
maybe
might have saved.
maybe his spores will float through the universe and populate
You'll
some
pay
other
attention to the right
planet.
side of the explosion. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there go the animals. There goes Shaq Tool, baby.
And Shaq Tools with
Sure.
them. Whoa, yay!
He totally lived. It was totally worth
Off
saving.
to rush
He
hour
did it. He
3.
made it. He made it
Successful
back.
clear time. 123. That's, I think, tied with my PB, actually, so that's pretty good.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Good job, Kingo.
Yeah, thank
Good job,
you.
Kingo. Good run.
Thank you.
Killed it.
Just want to give a real quick shout out to maybe probably my second favorite credits theme of all time. I love this song. Maybe my favorite song in this game. Just
Definitely a good credits theme.
number one going to Super Mario 64, of course, but this one was really good. So yeah, thank you for watching the run. I'm glad you could all join me for this. Again, big thank you to Snack for displaying this whole stream. Because I was gonna not run anything. I think there's his hand. Thank you, Snack. I was gonna not run anything for this marathon because of my computer issues. But like Odin, he practically begged me. He was like, "Taryn, maybe that's going a bit far, but
Odin was like, Taryn, we're not even doing the marathon if you don't do it.
he definitely was like, well, maybe there's some other ways you can figure out how to do this." I was like, all right, I'll think of something. You know, he helped me come up with some ideas, and I was like, I came up with this idea, and I asked Snag, and he was like, yeah, I'll do that. So, of course, big thank you to Snag, and also thank you to Pixel.
Yeah.
For both of you for
This was a clever little idea you guys came up with to do this,
Yeah.
so I like it.
Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you to Sis for announcing.
Thanks, Sid.
Flush.
Our Dirt Daddy Bill for streaming to tech. Thanks to everyone involved.
Thanks, Dirt Daddy.
We love you all. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This is a fun run to do for you guys. This game will always be my favorite Metroid. Like, I loved Dread, but there were like even if it were like the best made game ever made, this will always be my favorite Metroid.
There's something about, I think, the map design to this one specifically, and just like the kind of like gravity of it all, like just just the presentation and the story and all that.
This is, I think, like, because the first two Metroids, like, they definitely earned their spot in the Nintendo lineup, but this is, I think, the game that was like, this is this is where we're gonna establish what Metroid can do.
Yeah.
And I just love it to death. It's like you said, it's a big childhood game for me. And yo, Team Shikamaru, yo,
Only Team
Yeah.
Shikamaru we're popping off of it. Best guy from Naruto, the coolest guy from Naruto.
Here's the best ending for getting under 3 hours. And then Samus, of course, back in the suit and blast you with the weird white meme. I don't know what that is. That's not the hyper meme.
Yeah. We like the cool thumbs up Samus,
Yeah.
though. We're fans of that.
And there's the 100%. We did it, y'all. All right. Well, I will be back in a few minutes to Capcom Mario World coming up next with Wolf Kaminari. What are you guys doing next? What are y'all? What's your next thing you're doing? Snack first, I guess.
I am announcing later this evening, which is going to start, I think, during Odin's Mario 3 randomizer, and it's going to go through the Left 4 Dead race, or the Left 4 Dead, battle. So come by for that. You'll hear my voice.
All right. And how about you, Pixel?
So I won't be back until Saturday nights at 10 p.m. doing my Ham Games run, and then right after that, I will be participating in the Family Feud. So that'll be a lot of fun.
That's pretty fun. All right. Well, I think that'll just about do it. Everyone, keep going, keep donating, and keep watching. Keep spreading the word. We love you guys. Later.
Big love. Mwah.
Shack Tool out, baby.